Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one's going to be a quick one. Just following my White Forest deck profile, I just wanted to bring the Mesa Millennia, or not Mesa Millennia, the Muertos, now that it's live. There's a few cards in there. It's a really dog shit set, to be honest, but there's a few cards in there that are really good, being the Dark Magician of Destruction, which White Forest and anybody that plays Azmi in a package, or anybody that plays the Dark Magician Girl Sarcophagus combo with Gandora, you can just make it from the Dark Magician Girl. But the card we're going to talk about right now, because it's going to be a short video, there's actually two, but the one that came out in May is Illusion Gate. I don't think enough people are looking at this. It's not a great card, and I talked about this before. It's not a great card, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have applications in mirror matches, right? Yeah, mirror matches is a great application for it because you nuke your opponent's whole board of the monsters, and then you're able to summon something back, ignoring summon conditions. Now, it doesn't say that the effects are negated or anything. It's special summoned, ignoring its summoning conditions. So what that means is, like, if you blow up a Yummy board, right? Excuse me, and you special summon their Cupsy to your field and you're playing Yummy, you can use that Cupsy and search now. So, I mean, it does have a pay half your life points stipulation to it, but I think overall that's fine. And looking at the market right now, I don't think a lot of people are looking at this card either, because the collector's rare is a little bit pricey. I mean, that's collector's rare. I don't know how many people are really gunning for a collector's rare, but collector's rare is 50 bucks. But the secret right now, which is starting to go up, is only 16 bucks, 16, 17 bucks. And there is quite a few listings on the market. There's 53 listings of cards like this. The top seller right now has 50 cards, and then it's 30, and then 130 and 11. Like, there's an ample amount of supply with this card, which is why I think this is like one of those staples. It's like your Ash Blossoms, it's like your Infinite Impermanences. This is a card, a 3 of, I doubt will ever get banned or limited or semi-limited, unless there's just a whole format where it's nothing but one deck and this card for whatever reason just breaks it. I don't think Konami will ever do that. Especially because this is like an anime card from GX series, but I think it's a great card. And we can see that Dark Magician 2 also is 40 bucks, you know. Just so you guys know, because it is going up slowly. I mean, there's a good amount of supply, but it is going up. But going back to talk about Illusion Gate, the pay half your life points, like I said, if you were breaking into a board, a great going second card, especially in like mirror matches, it's a thrust target. There's quite a bit you can do with it, especially the ignoring summon conditions, right? Like if you get out like a improper summon link 5 or any sort of material that you might need for, you know, your deck, fusion summoning or linking or whatever the case is, this card has quite a bit of application. So again, this is going to be a short video. I just want to bring up Illusion Gate. I don't think enough people are looking at this. I don't think enough people are just picking this up just to have 3 of. Before this card, you know, the supply drops or the regionals this weekend. There's like, I think 30 or 40 regionals happening this weekend. Is this going to be used? I don't know, but we saw in OCG that they are using it. And this was, you know, months ago, I think like 2 months ago, but they were using like 2-3 copies of this in the side because, like I said, if you go into a mirror match, this is a really insanely great card because you can blow up the board, but you can also get some starters out, or you can get some of your boss monsters or, you know, some of their searchers going, and you're able to just go. They have to respond to this, right? The pay half your life points is cost, so you start at 4K, but if you're able to use this to break a board, get some material, and then go and then win, it doesn't even matter. So Illusion Gate. And then the other card I want to talk about, just because long story short, it came up and I saw this and I was like, nah, I don't think people are looking at this either. Now, Gordian Slicer came out in, I don't remember what set, but it came out last year. It's a weird card. It can be responded to, which doesn't make it the best, especially because it's a spell, but this card's activation and effect cannot be negated. So it can be responded to, right? But it just can't be negated. At the start of your main phase 1 or 2, target any number of face-up cards on the field. And for each card, banish 1 card from your hand or 6 cards from your extra deck face down, then return those targeted cards to the hand. Like I said, it's not a great card, right? Just like Illusion Gate, it's not a great card. It's a good card. And I just like to, in my content and in my videos, like to bring up cards that y'all may have forgotten about or that you guys may overlook. Or, you know, now that we're fresh into a new set, core set with Burst being out, Maze being out, you know, the format kind of shifting in certain directions, just bringing these cards to your attention. You know, these cards exist, just like Spellbound, just like Gravekeeper's Inscription, and that's what I like to do. I think there's a lot of interesting choices to be made, especially because a lot of these cards are at 3. Are they going to be useful? I don't know. Maybe have them in your deck, but these are cards where they're cheap enough to just pick up the 3 copies and you hold on to them, just like I said, your staples, and maybe try them out, see what happens. But that's all for this video. Like I said, I'm gonna be pushing out a lot of content this weekend just because, one, there's a lot going on this weekend with like 50 plus regionals, I think, happening this weekend. So I'm very curious now that Maze is out. I'm gonna predict that White Forest is gonna be shown a lot more. I think with Droll going to 2, and you know, now that the Dark Magician's out, Dragoon is just able to just come out, so you can end on 2 negates, Omni negates, and Dragoon just being a strong end piece of like can't be targeted and can't be destroyed. You negate something, you're up to 4K, and your opponent has to be like, well, how do I deal with this 4K fucking beat stick that on my turn is also another negate, so it could get to 5K. It's just, yeah. So this is a short video. The next one, I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I've got like 2 other videos in mind that I'm gonna try to do and hopefully pump out and record in the next few hours, but I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.